Hey guys, I wanted to make a really quick video. I've tried to make long videos about this, but then I don't like them. So I'm going to link to someone else's video in the description because it basically explains what I have been diagnosed with. So I'm going to just talk about this really quickly as fast as I can. I have been sick since the day I was born, and those of you who know me in person probably know that. And I have been diagnosed with other things. I have food allergies, for example. I have the real kind. I have a B12 deficiency, but nothing has ever explained all of my symptoms because I have some really weird ones, like my body does weird stuff. I'll put some pictures in here. What happened was I was starting to randomly fall asleep. And that really scared me because my mom was randomly falling asleep and later diagnosed with a terminal illness that she passed away from. So I think that's a symptom that hit me the most, that was starting to creep me out. My pain level was getting worse, and I'm always tired, but it was getting a lot worse. And the smallest of activities wears me out for a day or two or whatever. When I was in college, I would take a class, take a day off, take a class, take a day off. And I'm finding that I now need more days in between activity. I went to the doctor and she thought it was something called POTS, but she also mentioned Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I went home and I looked up POTS and it didn't quite fit. And I think I took a couple days to look up the other thing because I was like, I can't have something this serious. But then I looked at it and I was like, this is me, you know, just reading it, I just saw all of this is me, all these bizarre symptoms I've had my whole life. And so I wanted to be sure that I had it because I didn't want to go right back to the doctor's office. So I looked at the clinical diagnostic criteria, which I'll put a link in the description to, and I was pretty convinced that I would be diagnosed with it if I went to the doctor, and sure enough, I was. So I just wanted to let you guys know. The thing about this is that nothing's going to improve, and I think that's what's hard to accept. At first, I was really happy to have a diagnosis and to know what's going on. But I have been noticing that as I get older, my symptoms are getting much worse, and it's getting harder and harder for me to do even basic activities. This means it's getting harder for me to do skits because it is so much work, even to do a 1-minute video. I know it doesn't seem like it should be. And I think what's frustrating to me is that I have a whole bunch of scripts written, but I just cannot work up the energy to make them. So it's not like I don't want to be posting here, but I just want you guys to know I will be posting less. If you're curious about this, I'm going to put a lot more in the description because I don't want to make a long video. I've tried it multiple times and I never like how it turns out. Like I was talking about all the symptoms I've had my whole childhood and growing up and stuff. And I was just like, this is going to bore people, you know, because I think sometimes talking about your health just bores people. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a great day. Bye.